Welcome to the L.S.D podcast. My name's Sam, and I'm joined here by Lewis and David.
Hello, I'm very glad that it's just us, back to the three boys, no guests. This makes me very happy.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of tired of, like, British people.
Yeah.
It's really starting to piss me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Whew.
Always coming over here, talking about how they should have won the war.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Hold that L.
Guys, I'm still here. Hello.
Wait, who's that?
Oh, Saul is here. We didn't kick him from a Discord group.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been here.
Oh, shit.
For about two weeks.
What are you drinking?
What?
What are you drinking right now?
I'm not drinking anything.
Well, I'm gonna dump it in the harbor. Get fucked.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Oh my fucking
Wait,
god.
did you mean all that shit you know is here? Come on.
Yeah.
All the shit about three boys.
Yeah, sorry, I just can't count.
That's
I just can't
excluding
count.
you, isn't it?
Yeah, I would meant like three other boys.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's 20 to 7. It's 23 degrees, and there's 40% chance of rain.
Nice.
Thank you.
I gotta check mine, actually. Good call.
No, you don't. Do you have windows in your house?
Yeah, it's open.
Then look outside.
It looks like there's no rain, and that tree is barely swaying. It's a little bit sunny. Not a lot of clouds. Cool. What do you see outside, Lewis?
Have you ever seen a tree that looks like it's trying to fall?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm currently seeing that happen. Apparently,
Is it
it's really
swaying
windy
like
outside.
several feet at a time? Or
Yeah, like this tree wants to die.
God, I'm so glad I tuned into the 10th episode special where they talk about trees. 10 minutes.
oh,
Wait,
this is
10th episode.
This is
Yeah,
10th
this
number
episode,
10.
yeah. I forgot
about
Only
that.
90 to go.
Woo! Wait,
Yeah.
baby.
what are we gonna do to celebrate? Have we got anything lined up?
No.
Do we have any topics or anything?
No.
Nope.
Should we think of one?
We're
If
doing
we-
it
if-
as we began.
It would be out of character if we came prepared.
Yeah.
True. Well, we did a couple times.
I brought the weather topic.
True, weather. Weather's been real nice around these parts.
We're
What
going
about
back
you?
to monkey.
Monkey Brain says, no cloud. Good day.
There's not been as many suburban white women who have pet monkeys getting the face ripped off nowadays. is there?
No, it's honestly so uneventful.
What's happened to that?
I think people realized, hey, maybe I shouldn't own a monkey because it will rip my face off.
Well, I think the average
Wasn't
monkey is pretty chill, but like orangutans and chimpanzees are not the way to go.
No.
Well, monkeys are chill, but you're not supposed to own them as pets. That
I
will
know,
make
but what
them be
about like
unchill.
default monkey number 1? Like, I don't think that would rip somebody's face off, right?
Also, there's a list of animals that have to be killed on site, no matter what. Monkeys are on them.
Wait, by who? By everyone.
by every. So if there is a monkey that escapes or anything from like a zoo or like an enclosure or some shit,
Oh my god.
there is a list. Things I think like lions are not on them.
What the hell? Yeah.
Bears are not on them.
Is it
I don't even
'cause-
think like elephants are on them. Fucking monkeys are on them.
Does that have to do with like, oh my god, I can't catch this thing, it's too fast?
Yeah,
Or is
it's
it-
too fast. And also like when you inject it with like fucking what is it? The
Sedatives.
yeah, the sedative. I was gonna say anesthetic.
Ooh. I mean,
Yeah, when you shoot it with like a dart and you hit it with the sedative, half the time those things get angrier and go in like a final like
the turbo mode.
Yeah, they go on like a last
Makes them
stand and like
stronger.
launch themselves into a wall.
Oh, it is so weird how they do like monkeys are their own hype man.
Yeah.
Where they do just get so pumped up in themselves.
It scares me how,
Wow.
like, obviously, but like, monkeys are so fucking close to us, it makes me upset.
I wish we were closer to monkeys. I want to be able to like get very angry and like projectile myself at like Mach 10 at someone.
God.
Imagine if you had an argument with your mom and you just flew down the stairs at her.
Because they are like the gods of scrappy fights. Do you know, just pure, no form, no anything. Just full on scrap mode, and they will fucking rip you in half.
I was gonna say full on scrap and mutilation. Like,
yeah. Like, it still blows my mind. There's that, like, the biggest story of, like, a monkey ripping that woman's face off. Do you know when she was babysitting her friend's pet monkey?
Can you even call it babysitting at that point, or
monkey sitting?
Demon sitting.
Bro, why all...
Ooh.
To be honest, I'd rip somebody's face off if they forced me in a diaper and surround me with middle-aged women.
There's no trees to swing on. You can't go get banana whenever you want. You have to wait for a human to give you banana. The whole life ain't that... I'd rip someone's face off, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
humans just need to get re-established in where we actually should be in the animal kingdom. Because, like,
there's too much ego going on here. There's too many houses, too many big buildings, too many jobs.
And now we've reached a point in evolution where we're just a bit bored.
Yeah.
There's that woman who wanked off that dolphin in captivity. Do you remember that story?
Doesn't the dolphin like remember her?
Yeah, and like he loves her.
Yeah.
Or like the closest thing a weird little dolphin can love. And she'd go in and give him a handy.
Is it weird that I never thought about dolphins having dicks, but that they probably do have dicks?
No, they definitely do.
There's a lot of things you don't like.
Oh.
I guess think about having dicks.
Some animals have dicks so small that you don't even know they have them, and you can't actually identify it.
No need to call us out, bro. We're here. We're right here.
Sorry, bro.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
There's a King of the Hill episode where Hank got fucked by a dolphin.
Ooh.
Oh.
I was supposed to say, doesn't that like lean on some truth? Aren't dolphins like, for lack of a better word, like they heavily like sexually assault people sometimes?
Yeah.
Well, no, they're like the most sexually aggressive animals or something.
Aren't they also like the most intelligent animal? Isn't that horrifying?
Yeah. They're
That
also the
scares
only
me.
other animal that's not us that has sex for pleasure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Legends.
Horrifying.
I think I want a dolphin then.
But like they have
scares
the intelligence of a 12-year-old, so they could play Fortnite. Like,
Hella good.
if we really trained them.
Bruh.
If we could get them to have thumbs, do you think it's possible to give an animal without thumbs someday?
Yeah.
Probably, but I don't think... If I were a scientist, I would not base my thesis off, I'm gonna give fish thumbs.
I know, but imagine a dolphin crawling out of the ocean
Not
hand by
even
hand,
hands, just thumbs.
handfuls of sand, just pulling its fat body up to shore.
I'm honestly, David, I don't think they change much of their behavior anyhow. Like, don't some cats have like a weird paw thing where they have like defined thumbs, and they do fuck all with it.
Yeah, it's
They don't-
polydactyl or something like that.
Yeah.
Like isn't like the cat thing like isn't it really weird? Isn't it like hooked?
I don't know. I'm not a cat expert.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The like the thumb bone kind of thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, like when they turn it, it like unhooks and then rehooks.
Also, it comes off the side of their hand. I guess it's kind of similar to ours. That like if you pull your thumb all the way down, it comes off the side, but it's like usually at the side.
Oh.
Like it can go pretty far back, and like separate from the paw.
I've never realized how weird thumbs are.
Yeah,
They are just a bit.
it's strange. A little bit strange.
Like hold your hand out and just stick your thumb out as far as you can and just look at it real quick. Isn't it just weird how it sticks out?
If you like blocked off the rest of your hand, it looks like it shouldn't be there, but then it just kind of flies out. Like, what's up?
It's like a little claw.
I'm starting a new political party, the No Thumb Party. To join, you have to cut your whole thumb off.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yep. Might shift the tides of the political, situation in America.
Align your beliefs with the QAnon people. What you do, you say, is the vaccine microchip goes to your thumb, so you got to cut your thumbs off.
Ah.
Oh shit.
Oh my!
I will get unlimited supporters.
That's so extreme it could be believable.
The vaccine travels until it gets stuck in the aorta in your thumb.
I hate that. Do you know what an aorta is, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to make it sound more sciencey, but not too sciencey.
It's the bit of dark skin around your nipple, isn't it?
If you make yourself believe it, everyone else will.
Yeah.
Maybe not everyone, but at least people on Reddit might.
Things don't have to be smart to be a conspiracy theory. They just gotta sound it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hollow moon theory. That's not a smart theory.
What the fuck is the hollow moon theory?
Is the moon hollow?
Oh,
There's a whole bunch of theories as to why it's hollow, but one of them is that humans went back in time to make our moon and they're living up there.
What, just inside it, like a Kinder Egg?
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty epic. That's fucking sick.
Imagine this. You're like the world ended and like there's like, or not ended, but like there's a post-apocalyptic situation. You're alive, you're thriving, and you're thinking in your head, I could go to the moon before I die. And then you travel to like SpaceX or NASA and you find a rocket still working, it's surprisingly well kept. It's about to be launched, so you get in. You take out like the scientists' bodies or whatever, the skeletons, and you get in. You hit the start button. You go up to the moon, and you're like, sweet bliss. I'm gonna go fucking land on the moon. And you try your best. You like are about to crash land, and then just like a fucking gravity beam comes out of like a crater, pulls you in, and then there's just a dude staring at you with like a cup of coffee, just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I thought it was gonna be more like, see, do you know those what am I even thinking of? They use them in like plays, like stage productions. Do you know those like really thin paper walls where you crash through?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm thinking we try and land on the moon and you just slip through the fucking film coat and it's a massive like Simpsons-esque dome.
Oh my god.
Where there's just humans who look up seeing that you've ruptured through the sky.
Oh, Jesus
like, what
Christ.
the fuck, bro?
Oh, God.
I feel like that's almost a believable theory. I might actually
You lower
sign on
down,
for that.
thrusters burning them. Oh, no.
It's like some Titanfall shit.
They'll just fall out into space.
Oh, shit.
You just
get vacuum
You just
sucked out.
killed everyone on the moon.
Oh, my God. Like an entire preschool blocks the hole you just made. You just go...
Oh, no.
You didn't even make it so grim.
God, space is fucked.
Space is a fun time.
I'm actively trying to watch what noises I'm making, and I have trouble sitting still.
I know.
We know.
After editing this podcast for so long, I know you have trouble sitting still.
What are you guys doing?
Sitting still?
Yes.
Literally. Like, the worst I'm doing right now is I've moved my leg to the side so it doesn't make noise, and I'm bouncing my leg.
Yeah,
And it still might make noise.
I'm like,
if you're gonna make a noise, make sure you're not talking while you do it. That's it.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. For context, by the way, I edited the last episode, and I fucking, me and Sam sat in a chat as soon as I started editing, of me just screaming in text like, oh my god, he makes so much noise.
Literally, I got so many DMs from this dude.
I was like, what do I do? I didn't know what to do at first. I had a panic attack.
Overwhelmed.
And then I realized, a lot of it I can just take out.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the messages from Lewis. Okay, do you do coke? There's a lot of sniffing. I'm concerned. What do you... And then I was like, what are you doing? What do you think I'm doing, bro? I have to listen for each diamond-shaped audio bit. You sniff like 80 times, and I'm at 22 minutes from your audio. I left yours for last because I had to fix sync errors in my audio and cut awkward pauses.
Oh my God.
And he sent me this like huge rant. And then he said... He was in all caps, and he says, but they looked funny, so I kept using them. Wait, what is that? Oh, he said I need a straight jacket. He called my chair dusty.
I went on a giant ass rant the entire time.
And then he called me creaky dumpy.
What does that even mean? Wow, you could tell he was distressed if that's what he...
I was. Like, the moment I opened it and I started listening to everyone's, I'm like, oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, I'm making a little noise there. That sucks. And then, like, I got to yours. And then I heard it, and I was like, oh my God!
Sorry,
it's like a fucking war zone.
I just have like a little battle going on behind me.
Yeah. Once I started getting into the groove of like seeing what audio is what, it was pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
It was just there was only a couple moments where I think I was legitimately angry, and it was just the 2 times you talked, and like there was just like fucking like a can just...
Oh,
I'm clipping one of my toenails right now. I'm trying not to make too much noise.
Why can't you wait?
I need to preoccupy my hands with something.
fuck.
I'm gonna find that audio, and then fucking just I'm going to turn it up to max.
I can't even fathom that. You're clipping your toenails while somebody's having a conversation about you. What the fuck?
I've been doing that since we started. Well, no, I guess not since we started. That would be 17 minutes, but...
I got one.
What? Nice! What was that?
What is
that a... Are we supposed to guess what sound this is?
No, that's my fucking nail clipper.
Oh.
Can we
Holy
not clip our
shit.
nails?
It sounded like you going through the first 3 layers of tree bark, Lewis. What the fuck was that?
My nails are hard.
I can fucking say.
Anyway. Got a lot of hangnails.
That's gross.
No.
Oh my!
It's
You
painful.
remind me of a story.
What, when you stabbed your toe with a knife?
No, that's not what I was
Nasty
thinking
ass. And
of.
then you probably just throw it back in the drawer.
He always harasses me about it.
I don't
This is
get
the
it.
one thing
He took like he had like an infected toenail, and he was like, "All right, steak knife," and he like cut it out and then threw it back.
It was
in
the only
drawer.
knife I had. So, like,
I
I'm gonna.
don't think you
I'm
actually
gonna
threw it
ignore
back in
that.
the drawer. I think you
No, I
disinfected
cleaned it.
Yeah.
You're anything I touch that's like.
Honestly, I'm
Used
at a
for-
point in my life now where I agree with you more.
Yeah, no. Every time there's a point where like I have to do something very inhumane to an object that's remotely like used for consumption, you're like, ah!
I'm actually better now, but I'm thinking about the shot glasses too.
Yeah. Fucking I have fucking had a diabetic fit where like my sugar was around like 40 to 50, which for normal humans is like 90 to 120. 120 when you wake up, it's the numbers are weird. But like I was at 40 to 50. I was like dying. And like right before this, I had walked down the stairs, almost passed out, and like cracked my skull.
Oh God!
Like it was bad. I called Saul crying.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know what to do. I might die. And then like right before I called Saul, I was like, I don't feel good. And then like I just fucking projectile vomited into a sink where David kept his shot glasses. Which, you know, hindsight, you should have cleaned them.
I probably should have. I was drunk though, probably.
You probably would.
So,
But like, fucking, then I immediately... This made the morning so sad. Because I immediately went into the fridge, drank all the orange juice and Amanda's, like, orange soda thing she had, and we sat... we sat there... Fucking... We sat there eating waffles and drinking milk like weirdos. Which, isn't that weird? But like, we didn't have anything else, so we just drank milk.
Are you talking about when we had breakfast?
Yeah, when we had breakfast.
Why? So the only part I know you missed is the fact that I was deep asleep, and I look over and through the crack of the door, and you're looking in like, David, I need help.
That entire trip was awful.
It was great and awful at the same time. I loved it.
There's
I'm glad Brian brought his fight stick. That was a real kicker.
Yeah.
Uh,
If only you could have been there.
who?
Everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
All of us.
all of us listening to the podcast.
Lewis, you're really the FOMO king right now.
I'm the what?
FOMO king.
What does that mean?
You can't say that during Pride Month.
What? Wait. What? What is going on? FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Yeah, I know, David. I'm fucking with you.
Man, I was about 2 seconds away from getting canceled.
David
That was scary.
He's about to go on Twitter.
Ooh.
And said, make a tweet longer.
I'm so sorry for my actions. I didn't mean to say FOMO.
You're gonna show up on set and the director's gonna sit you down like, so I heard you said FOMO on the podcast.
You just said it, director man.
Well, I'm the director, so I mean,
That's
what are you
fair.
gonna do about it? I can get away with anything.
Okay. That's
You know what happened to Mr. Weinstein? Do you know how long he got away with his shit? Exactly. You
I don't
can't do
think he's-
nothing.
I think he's-
You're shit. I'm the director. Fuck you.
he's kind of isn't he in jail?
The director or Harvey Weinstein?
Weinstein.
I think he's in jail, and like the lawyer's defense was, but he might die in jail if you put him there, and everyone was like, yeah, good.
They're probably like still letting him direct movies in prison. They probably get on a camera and get all the prisoners together.
I don't think he was even a director, was he? I thought he was like a production.
He was
like,
probably. I think he was a producer.
guy.
Producer.
producer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lewis mistreats physical objects.
I actually
He was a producer on Lord of the Rings. Ew.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up. He's a producer on like a shit ton of movies. Isn't
I was gonna say he's a producer in so much shit.
He's such a creepy looking man.
he? Mm-hmm.
He looks like a. You know, have you ever seen like the original Stretch Armstrong?
I fucking hope not.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Fucking.
I'm looking it up though. Oh yeah. He looks like. Yo.
He looks like if you took the original like fucking Stretch Armstrong and like in the back just like poked a hole with like an air pump and just
You're really putting that stretch to get used to this.
bless.
he looks.
Why is he always
fucking-
got a walker?
I love that.
He's old.
Oh.
Him bringing
We
his
literally
cute little
just mentioned-
Zimmer frame to get arrested for sexual misconduct.
It must have taken him forever to like grab someone's ass.
Oh god.
I'm just
Could you
saying.
imagine?
You
Oh
know,
my god.
Would you
Stop.
cross the road? Would you speed up walking if you heard the squeak of wheels behind you?
I do that when I hear like regular old people approaching.
you hear like
You hear
If I knew it was Harvey Weinstein specifically coming to molest me, I'd kick him out into the street. I'd just be like, all right, have fun, fucker.
I love, in what context would you know that he's specifically coming to molest you?
Maybe he sent me a text.
Oh shit.
He's like, turn around. He just slowly approaches.
Hobbling up to me.
"Oh Sam, you got my text, right?
He has to clarify that you got it first.
Come here there. Give me that boy booty."
No!
What does he even speak like? I bet he has a gross voice.
You walk at a brisk pace as he cannot catch up with you.
That's what I did with all the old people
Throw
at
him out in the
the.
street, make him play Frogger.
Yeah. He may have the power of like, being big movie guy and over other people genuinely sucks for them. But we have the power of not being in the industry. So he can't get us.
Whoa.
If we don't believe in you, Mr. Weinstein, you can't hurt us.
Don't say Weinstein 3 times in the mirror.
He just dissolves.
Weinstein. Oh, God!
You just see the walker wheels start to slowly dissolve and fade through the mirror as his head creeps through.
Child.
Let me tell you something about Lord of the Rings.
Shut up.
I was thinking about you when I made the floor coochie scene.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Only 23 years in prison? Looking like that?
No, I think that none of it. No one outside, like no one listening, knows what the floor coochie is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They might. They
coochie.
just don't get the reference. Was it wall or floor coochie?
It's the wall.
It's a wall coochie.
Wall coochie. Okay,
I guess it depends. It's probably a lot of the surface area, but I think specifically it's like a slanted wall coochie. It's on an angular wall coochie.
Anyways, we're talking about that one orc that got when he was made pulled out of the wall. I don't know what I'm on about.
It's Lurtz. He's an Urukai, and he has a ponytail.
Yeah.
Thing.
Is he the one that says man flesh is back on the menu, or is that someone else?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No, that's just that's a random goblin and orc, and they love each other very much.
I need to watch Lord of the Rings 2 again.
Actually,
the Battle of Helm's Deep. That shit slaps.
Oh, that's a good scene.
Yeah.
They used a lot of miniatures for that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I died to a lot of tanks on that part.
You know what I respect a lot about Lord of the Rings? Is how...
Lewis, I get what you mean. Left 4 Dead 2 kind of a bitch.
Wait, you talking about the map on Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. They invented a whole AI system for all the characters in Helm's Deep. Like, you see all the like people in the distance, they all have like separate AIs when they fight. Like, they invented a whole computer-generated thing for it. I respect that. Anyway. Moving on.
What do you mean AI?
Like, each character in the background, like really far away, has its own separate AI, and they're all fighting each other. It's like a battle-generated system.
Oh, it's like procedural.
Yeah. It's because they didn't want it to seem like too... what's it called?
You know that one animation that like is used everywhere for like in like fucking not shovelware, fucking those dog shit like Unity games.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And like mobile game advertisements where it's just like a dude just like swinging really wide. Imagine you watch the Battle of Helm's Deep and that you just see like 2,000 like characters in the back and just
all synchronized at the same time. That would be
You're
a clear
watching
winner.
What if you were like watching like a fight movie or like a war movie or like any like high action movie, and in the bottom you see like a small watermark that reads like made in totally accurate battle simulator or some shit like that.
wow, it's really totally accurate.
It has to be. It says it right there. I hate that. I hate that almost as much as I hate myself.
I wonder if you could ever get away with that in a movie.
I mean, the Wilhelm scream, I feel like, is like almost getting there, because that's been used probably 10,000 times right now. I feel like if you threw in... Are you talking about the animation? Or are you talking about totally accurate battle simulator?
Battle simulator.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. Maybe not. Do you mean like there's like a bunch of people are getting ready for battle in a movie and they're like, you're fucked, and then it cuts to footage of totally accurate battle simulator?
Yeah. It's like there's one fight scene in The Lord of the Rings, I think it's in the third one, where like the one guy's like hyping up his troops and he's holding out his sword and like slapping their spears as he goes by. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, like, all right, we're getting to fight, and then it cuts to totally accurate battle simulator and like 480p and
You got a little Bandicam watermark.
unregistered hypercam.
Why do I want that to be a thing? Could totally make that happen. I wonder how that would be received in the...
It's like the slow ass like
mainstream
AI
world.
fighting. and then it cuts to like a clip of Aragorn like slitting orc throats, and then back to the game.
It's like one close up every once in a while.
If we had enough time, I would so make that.
We still need to make some fighting game characters. That's been a long time in the talks, so that a lot of work.
I want to work more on that. It's just, one, I'm lazy, and two,
Such a dumb idea. Not enough frame.
yeah, I have 2 frames of you punching and like crouching.
And then one of me like thrusting my hips forward.
Yeah, it was.
I kind of want to like play that video somehow. I know it's not worth it, but I don't know where I want to.
What if we had a podcast where we like screen shared a Discord movie, and we all watched a movie, didn't tell the audience what it was, and we just kind of reacted to it, just like
That sounds so fucking.
just some
strange.
movie they.
So you have to try and guess what it is based on our commentary. Ah, it's John Cena. Holy shit! Everyone's like, I want to go look at John Cena movies.
We should just record like a thing like just that one day, and then we just call it Guess the Movie.
Oh my god.
You have to guess what the fuck we're watching.
That'd be such a shitty podcast to listen
That's-
to. Like, you're trying to get through your workday, and just a whole bunch of holy shit.
Did he?
Ah,
Wait, did he
goddamn.
really?
Oh my god, he just
Oh my fucking god!
did he do? Well, he did that.
That's kind of crazy.
Wait, that's so funny. I saw that before in Jurassic Park, but it's not Jurassic Park. That's the same actor though. That's so cool. He keeps. Oh my god, is he gonna jerk off?
Him and Eddie Murphy? You gotta be kidding me.
That's so
Anything can happen.
Eddie got that booty. Look at that.
It would just be shit like that. It'd be awful.
We should actually do like a purposeful like movie audio track you can sync up with the movie though. That would be fun. Nobody would do it, but I would very much like to do it. Nobody would actually use it, I mean, but we definitely do it.
It would just be. It'd be fun to have like we watch. Oh, there's so much Shudder garbage.
Oh, I love Shudder so much.
We should do some Shudder movies.
We all need to watch Tammy and the T-Rex.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I will.
It's one of Paul Walker's first movies, and within the first 10 minutes, there's a dick twist standoff.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, Sam has showed me the dick twist standoff.
Yeah. It's like, this guy's like, hey, what you doing with my girl? And he's like, this is my girl now. And then they fight, and then like it ends like one guy grabs the other dude's dick and twists it. And in revenge, he grabs his dick and twists it. And they just stand there holding each other's dicks and twisting. And the police are like, come on, boys, let go of each other's dicks. And they're like trying to pull them apart, but they won't let go of each other's dicks.
How long does that go on for?
A couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Like
Then they pull him off, and he's like, don't you got any balls, boy? And he's like, I'm wearing a cup.
I love that.
like Sam showed me that, and the way you described it, I legitimately could not believe it existed. So
it
like
does, though.
Yeah, I didn't believe you. And then like they just started twisting each other's dicks, and I'm like, oh, it's happening.
There's a lot of movies that, like, honestly, we should just watch a whole bunch of them. We should even watch. Actually, no, we probably shouldn't watch The Pit because it's not worth it.
Oh my.
But there's that grandma scene, which is definitely worth it.
That's the best part of the movie, is Grandma getting pushed into the goblin hole.
Wait, Saul, do you know about The Pit?
I do not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's a beautiful film. Beautiful film.
God.
Beautiful.
It's about a child who is not only socially awkward and just a mess, like relationship wise with his parents, but also a sociopath.
Oh.
He like ends up making friends with these like ancient monsters.
Are they
And,
actually just troglodytes?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he makes friends with troglodytes, and slowly but surely, he leads people to like their death. Except for one scene where he like so what was the thing, like the old lady like called the cops on him or something, and like they told his parents or whatever.
He got in trouble for like writing, like she yelled at him for some trivial shit. And then he was like, all right, Grandma, we're going to the woods.
Yeah, so he's like, we're gonna go on a nice walk. Lady fucking Coochie Melon, I don't remember her name.
Coochie Melon.
Like an X-rated version of Cocomelon.
No!
Wait, wasn't the old lady his neighbor, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, what proceeds to happen is he's like, we're gonna take a nice ride, and she's like, oh, I don't really want to. I'm waiting for someone. She's blind, by the way.
Oh, that's even more sad.
Yeah, so she's blind and in a wheelchair, and he just goes behind her. He's like, let's go, and fucking just goes. He just starts running full speed with her. And, fucking, the entire time there's, like, some fucking music playing in the background. I don't remember it, but it's so cartoony. And
it's
then,
so great.
Yeah, it's so good. And then, like, they just keep running and running, like through fields, like, streets, and eventually they get to the forest. My question is, how they not see this child in the middle of fucking town abduct this old woman as she's screaming the entire scene?
What's Jamie doing with old lady Coochie Melon? Yeah,
And why is she screaming for her dear life? Anyway, so about that meat I wanted. But yeah,
town is a
he buys a
disaster.
lot of meat.
yeah, that happens too. He buys
Wait,
a
the
lot
kid?
of meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the trucks?
Yep.
Yep.
At least he's a good, like, little pet owner.
He just throws her into the pit with the trogs, and she just dies, you know. And then he starts giggling as he's driving out of the forest with her, like, automatic. Oh no, it wasn't automatic. He was just wheeling.
It's like a little
he was,
chair, yeah.
Yeah, he was just wheeling. He was just zooming,
What the hell?
and like he's just giggling as he's like playing with the wheelchair.
It's
It's
a
fucked.
monster.
Yeah, that movie's fucked.
I don't,
Yeah,
I don't.
There's actually a lot of messed up shit in that movie that would, like, not fly nowadays.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He becomes a domestic terrorist at one point.
Oh.
Not only for like the murder and shit. He says that, like, he has someone's daughter, and he'll fucking kill her if, like, this lady doesn't strip in front of a window.
What?
Yeah.
And then she does it, and he takes pictures and runs off giggling.
This kid deserves everything he gets.
Everything in this movie, it seems like it was supposed to be like, oh, look at this wacky kid doing things. Me and Sam sitting there terrified.
Yeah, look, this is genuinely fucked up.
Yeah. Like it's all framed to be like, oh, funny moments until, like, the end. But the entire thing is not funny. It is fucked.
No, yeah.
It is
So-
funny because it is fucked, and the director is so out of, like, tune with what exactly is happening. It is insane.
Now is the question: do we do an audio track on that? Probably not.
I think that would be a good movie to do that. Genuinely, it's awful.
It starts out pretty boring, though. Like,
Yeah.
It's a pretty
not a
short
lot
movie,
happens.
or-
The dude pervs on his babysitter a lot. And it's really
I feel
uncomfortable.
like that's a weird, like, common trope in older movies.
Remember the scene with the shower where he's like, "Can I come in?" And she's like, "No," and then he proceeds to go in.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is this movie?
It's The Pit.
Yeah, it's the pit.
But
Featuring discount Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
oh my god, he actually is. He does. Oh my god, he kind of looks like the Kazoo Kid a little bit.
He do be looking.
What a grim future.
What a
That might be
waste
the
of
same kid.
The Kazoo Kid's doing well though, isn't he? What's up?
Nothing.
Oh. Okay.
Well, no, I just made an agreement comment. That's why I hate when you're like what? I'm like, bro, half the noises I make are just
do
like
I-
background noises.
Do I make
Just
Yeah,
gonna roll
and then
over
when
you.
David goes, "What was that?" I'm like, "What?" Because now it's this thing where how the fuck do you
like, no, I'm
explain
just,
something
you know.
like that? Oh yeah, I just
He
but I
thought
was
you
just
were
gonna roll
challenging him.
over. I was just gonna roll over the silence.
He was like, "What did you say, you little rat?"
I would have just left.
What'd
it,
you
know?
say? You're the
you weren't
guest.
gonna leave it. You literally just went. Oh.
Yeah. I went and saw it. Was that? But if you didn't say anything, I would have just been like, okay, and then kept
That's
going.
even more awkward if I just ignore you fucking straight up asking me something.
You know what? I'm sorry. I thought I interrupted you. I thought I made
Bro,
your
I'm
life
a
a little bit
guest.
worse, and I tried to make
Treat
it better.
me
But you know what?
nicely.
Now I
I
don't give a
think-
shit. I don't give a shit. I really don't.
I think what we're seeing here is a lot of built-up sexual tension from how long you guys have known each other.
What, when I was a child?
You guys
When
just
I
need to
met
fuck
him
it
when I
out
was
real
a
quick,
child.
and then
He was literally a child.
And now he's an adult.
Wait, so
now
how,
he's
you're
an
20
now
are you
he's
20
an adult.
So you're 20, right? Yeah. So
Way to dox him.
I'm 3 years older. My birthday just happened. Happy birthday!
Happy
David.
birthday!
Just kidding. Don't do that.
I
That was
wasn't
a
gonna
joke.
say.
Let's stop.
Happy
Anyway,
birthday
Saul
to you.
is 3 years younger than I am, and so I met him when were you 11 or 12?
When what? You? I was
When we
11.
met, you were
No.
12, I think. Oh, jeez, I was 14
Yeah.
and you were 11. Lewis was.
Lewis sounded
Almost
identical to as he does
Bruce was
now.
20.
He sounds the exact same. Imagine this Discord call. Saul, do your kid voice. I'll do mine, okay?
God,
And then
no.
Lewis, speak normally.
Ew.
Hello.
No,
I hate this.
this is not
hate
what I
this
wanted
too.
to do.
And then Lewis comes in, he's like, "Hello, everyone." We're like, there's Lewis. He's the same age as us. And my mom would like overhear Discord Skype conversations, and I was like, all the other people were like, hello, and Lewis was in the background, sounding like a 45-year-old man. No wonder my mom was so scared.
What an irony.
He sounded the same now though, so it's fine.
Just a whole bunch of kids, and then Lewis, his grown ass self, and this is like, "Hey yo, the pizza here," and she's like, "What the fuck is that guy?"
Hey yo, the pizza here.
He's just stuck in a perpetual state of 45.
Is this man offering you pizza, David?
Yeah, Ma. I'm going to see him in another state.
No.
When did we meet? When I was like 16, 17?
Yeah, we were pretty
16,
young.
I
We
think.
were still in high school. You like came
I think
down.
16.
I think your mom drove you.
16. I was 16. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a little dog there.
The first
Kinda
time
wanted
me
that.
and David met
That
was
was
very awkward, by the way.
Yeah.
Had
I got
you
hug.
guys dropped out yet, or were you guys still schoolboys?
Schoolboys.
I was still in school.
I was just about to drop out.
I like the way that's a time
was getting pretty
scale
close at
thing.
that point.
Pre and post drop.
Yeah, I mean, is it pre-realization of depression or post-realization?
Nah, that's a good
You have
question.
two measurements, by the way, and it's pre or post drop and pre or post GD acquirement? Acquiring?
That's me and David's anime arcs.
See, Lewis got his powers a little bit quicker. But I was studying in the mountains.
Me and David are like the Naruto and Sasuke of fucking child
Gee.
education.
Oh god. Lewis is gonna kill someone to awaken his Mangekyo Sharingan. Oh shit.
That makes me so upset. Saul can be Sakura.
Cheers, babe.
What?
Wait,
That's
what?
kind of
Anyway.
offensive. Saul's not that useless.
Nah, I'm up there.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you at least contribute. Whereas Sakura, she's hit Naruto more times than she's hit an actual enemy. So, I mean...
Maybe that's all on purpose. If I'm Naruto in the situation, then it makes sense.
David's a pretty fitting Naruto.
He is.
I want to be the next Hokage.
Like kid Naruto and
Like what?
kind of Shippuden
Okay.
Naruto, but not adult Naruto.
Yeah,
adult,
like,
adult
I'm
Naruto
still-
got his shit together.
Yeah.
And that is, yeah.
And he's slaying Hinata Kuchi.
And Lewis being Sasuke makes sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's angry
Edgy, stupid.
Yeah,
and hates me sometimes, but
that's
not all the time.
that's really all correct.
Alright, well, we got our Naruto arcs figured out. Sam can be the, what's her name? Sun
Eh?
Big Boobies.
What?
Why are you?
What's her name?
Having the two other men in this Discord be the women.
Can
you know, there's like a whole.
Alright,
Can I
you can
be
be-
Kakashi or Neji?
No,
Or,
you're gonna be.
Can I be
What's his
anyone?
name? Pervert.
yo, can
man.
I be
Gyra-
Shino?
Oh my gosh, what's pervert man's name? Jiraiya. Jiraiya. Thank you.
Good old pervy sage.
I haven't watched Naruto in forever.
I've never watched it.
You don't have a good history with anime in general, don't you?
It's just not really a watched thing over here. Like Naruto, that's usually what people watch in childhood, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I know 30-year-olds that are still watching it.
Yeah, but I mean,
I was gonna
And
say
he's currently married.
rewatching original Naruto. I think like original Naruto when he's a kid. If you skip all the filler, it's actually pretty good. Still, it holds up.
Is there like a list online of the episodes you should skip?
Oh yeah, there's a filler list, and also I think it's 9 seasons, like 220 episodes. But after season 5, literally all filler. You can just stop at season 5.
yeah, like that doesn't. That
It's-
I don't know. The idea of it's just so much. Like with anime, there's just so many episodes of things, and they go on for a long fucking time, and it's.
So we need to find you an anime that's like nice and simple that you can watch. There's a lot of 12-episode animes.
What about
Yeah.
that one with the goblins, the
Goblin
goblin
Slayer?
rapists?
No,
Yeah.
not that one.
I didn't like that one personally because it had some themes
Yeah,
that.
I've not heard.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
But
I've not heard great reviews about the Goblin Slayer one.
Wait.
people either really love it, but like the way I was told, it's just 12 episodes of killing goblins. Not much else happens. It's like, okay.
Also, if you include all the filler in Naruto, and still break it down into timelines, it has almost a very similar amount of hours to Breaking Bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
But I will tell you,
stupid
original
long.
Naruto, the way I binged it originally was English dub, and I'd play games and do homework while it was going on, and you can pretty much it's very simple. They re-explain shit a million times, and there's always a recap, so you
Yeah.
never miss out.
I'd
You always know
probably
what's
do something
happening.
like that, where I'd have to multitask. I can't.
Also,
Yeah.
don't fall into the shame of English is bad and not the
Yeah,
way you
no,
should watch anime.
I'm not gonna
Oh, yeah.
read.
Watch it
for
however the
80
fuck you want
hours.
to.
I'm not gonna read actively for 80 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but,
That being said, there are some dubs that are bad.
oh yeah,
Not all of them.
Those,
dubs have gotten better.
yeah, those are very rare nowadays.
But
I mean,
like,
they're not ever gonna be like just as good as like the original, but they're good.
some dubs are like the Yu-Gi-Oh dub, terrible, but that makes the show.
Like that.
It
the
makes it
argument
so
of
good.
Not as good as the original. I kind of get, but also, what is good? Not being able to understand it, like at all.
I guess I just mean like the emotions and shit. Like
The
yeah.
emotion when you're watching Japanese comes like a whole lot. I think it's because I don't speak Japanese. It comes across a whole lot more natural than when listening to it in English. But like, it's like you said, Salt. Like, I'm not gonna actively read for a 500 episode series because that's gonna make me want to
Yeah.
shoot myself.
Just get a buff
So-
at
Yeah.
that point.
I agree.
Yeah.
Also,
That's
I think
what I do.
the thing with dubs is like they're trying to be like, oh shit, gotta like fill out this audience as well, and then they like kind of rush it, I imagine. And
It depends. Also, there's some things that don't have a one-to-one translation, so some shit comes out weird. But I mean, hey, it's whatever.
Yeah. There's this. I think it's now semi-famous. It's not like huge or anything.
Ghost stories.
Is it Ghost Stories? The
The
dude-
really Wait, go on.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, that's different. Yeah, no, that's very famous.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty big.
Yeah, that's different. No, there's it's like a 7-second scene of a dude just like jumping out somewhere. I don't know what anime it is. But he just, I think in Japanese he just says like ladies and gentlemen, it's whatever. But in English, they had him say, like, I think ladies, bros, and non-binary like hoes or some shit.
What?
And fucking, I forget what it was, but
Why does that make
there's
me so
also
happy?
shit like that where like they throw completely different things that in the context of knowing English is hella funny. Like, a lot of people hate it. I personally love that shit because it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
It might not fit like the
Wait, what
vibe
happened?
of the show, but it works.
yeah. So an anime we watched recently that like it's fucking sad as shit. It's called Wonder Egg Priority. Really good. It's about these like 12 to 14-year-old girls that like have to go and like fucking go into this like dimension, do shit to like save people from like the aftermath of killing themselves. It's really good. But at one point the girls are friends and they're talking, and in Japanese they're just like arguing and just like saying shit. But before that they're like chilling out, just like being like, oh yeah, let's do some stuff. In English, they're like, oh yeah, let's do some stuff. No cap. And,
Why?
And then they all like look at each other and go, no cap.
No cap.
No way. I want to watch that.
The anime is really good, and the English dub seems really good just because like the choices they made for some of the like the translations and like reinterpretations of like stuff is pretty good. They kind of fucked up one part of a character a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal because they kind of preserved most of that. Overall though, good anime, and I would actually suggest that if you were to watch an English dub of an anime, that one's pretty good.
You know what? English dub I really recommend because it's so fucking funny. Is JoJo's Part 1 and 2 English? It's so terrible, but it's so funny.
Sometimes I find that like terrible shit is way better than, or like I guess it depends on what your vibe is and like what you're doing and who you're hanging out with. But like if you watch something serious or if you watch something like horrible, like sometimes the things that are like kind of like campy and dumb and like funny as fuck are so fun.
I love campy shit, so like it tickles me pink, you know.
Tickles you pink?
Yeah,
Tickles me pink.
you've never heard that
Never.
thing?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
it makes me giggle. It makes me chuckle.
Yeah, chortle, etc. It's pretty good,
Chortle, giggle, hoot, holler,
etc.
Like
slap your knees.
this is coming from someone who doesn't even like JoJo's that much.
Yeah, you hate JoJo.
Yeah, I don't really like it at all. But the Part 1 and 2 dub,
Yeah.
I'll give it up. That shit, it hits.
That shit hits. Fucking.
But-
I think my favorite part of the English dub of that stuff is like right at the beginning. So like the beginning of JoJo starts in England, and
Represent.
fucking
Hell yeah.
yeah. you have Jonathan Joestar, and he's a very noble man, defends women, etc. Pretty good character. He like runs up when these people are like making fun of this girl. He's like, "Get your hands off this woman, you brutes!" And they're like, "All right, we'll just beat you up then," and then just beat him to fucking like near death. And he's just sitting on the ground like ah. And the girl walks up and he's like, "Are you good?" And he's like, "No, you fucking whore," and like walks off. What? The beginning of JoJo is so dumb.
That's amazing.
Part 2, Joseph is played by the same voice actor as Nigel Uno from Kids Next Door.
Oh my god.
He goes to Italy, and his like companion Caesar is an Italian, but it's just some dude doing an accent, and he's like, "Oh, Joseph, beepada papata." Like, want some spaghetti?
I think that's the one thing the Japanese will never get right is when characters are from different areas, they don't do any accent or anything.
No.
Like, and if they do, it's like either really subtle or we don't really notice it. But
yeah,
like they had an Italian chef in the one part of JoJo, and like I think they did a really good job representing him in Japanese. But Caesar, he's like a fully blooded Italian man. He's never left Italy. You know, he's it's like in his early to mid 20s, I think.
Something like that. Or he's like 12. You never know.
Yeah, you never know with JoJo. And he's just like a regular Japanese dude. But in English, he's like, "Oh, Joseph, we gotta go kill the vampires. Beepity boopy.
Take on my hammer.
Stop eating your spaghetti."
It's so stupid.
See, that does sound incredible.
It's so dumb. I fucking love it.
It's a masterpiece of. Yeah.
So good.
Modern masterpiece.
It's a similar thing with the Yu-Gi-Oh dub. Like, all the voice actors, like, for, like, minor characters have some weird, stupid, like, gimmicky voice, and it all comes across as stupid. Like, there's one guy who's just like, my dino cards! He talks like that the whole time. And it's
Do they know how
so
stupid
bad.
it sounds? They have to.
Probably.
So, hold up. There's a famous clip in Yu-Gi-Oh! With an elephant.
Oh my god! I know what you're talking about already.
Let me get it up. Is this it? Hold up. Let me see if I can find. Is there a good clip of this?
I just want to cut this part out.
Alright. Here it is.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Fucking
What's up?
Saul. That video? You skip to like 20 seconds or something in the thing. Fucking the first time someone showed me this, I lost my shit. Not 20 seconds, like 10 seconds.
Is that real?
That's real.
Yeah.
This was on television.
What the hell? Hello?
4 Kids was great.
What the fuck?
4 Kids was something else.
There's no way this is real.
You want some pancake? No, this legitimately is the English dub.
That's such a good voice,
Like,
though.
that's it.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Whoever put that much power
I'd
into
rather
that performance.
listen to
It's
goofy
fucking
shit
art,
like
dude.
that. Do you know, just like
Mm-hmm.
like what Sam said. I think I'd appreciate campy vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the legitimately, even if a dub is like not great, chances are it's still good for the fact that it's bad.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of legitimately like terrible dubs that are just fucking awful.
Yeah, it's like bad and not even funny that it's bad. It's just upsetting.
Yeah, I forget. What's a good example of just a truly bad dub?
Elfin Lead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good example.
That's the one I watched growing up.
That was my first anime.
Mm-hmm. I think it might have been mine, too.
It was me and Brian's, I think, as well. Wow.
I watched it in English.
God, what? I didn't like, because that was my first anime. I didn't realize, like, I was in like 6th, 7th grade. I didn't realize how bad it was, but then I went back and rewatched it, and I was like, holy fucking shit.
It's bad, bro.
It's not good.
It's actually fucking awful.
We passed the 1 hour mark, boys.
We did it.
The 1 hour mark of our
10 minutes
10th
for
episode.
every episode.
Actually, it might not be an hour for the actual viewers, but
10 minutes for
That's-
every episode?
no.
Is that what you said? Oh, okay. That's
Phew, I got away with that one. I almost looked real stupid.
almost like a
Wow.
real fucking moron.
God,
that would have
that's
been
cool.
dumb. What do you guys want to see in the coming episodes? Like, what do you what do you
OJ?
think we should improve? What do you think we should talk about? What do you think should happen?
I'm just saying.
Tell me, boy.
we have
I
to get OJ
honestly
at some
only
point.
stayed in this call
Yeah.
expecting OJ to be our 10th episode spectacular guest, but
He called, but like, I think it was. I think
Well,
he
our
like,
slot
thought it-
was taken up by this British motherfucker.
No, he said, and I quote, "Is this the dentist? I need to get a
hell
check."
yeah.
And then I said, "What dent?" Like after processing what he just said to me, I said, "What dentist?" And then he hung up.
Lois, you fucked our chance.
I didn't
Reckon
know.
O.J. Simpson's on Cameo.
Probably. He probably streams on like Facebook Live.
He might be on Cameo actually.
Ew,
Maybe.
John Cena's on Cameo.
Oh.
There are a lot of dudes.
I guess
on
because it's
Cameo.
just on the phone. It's like the least effort thing, isn't it? It's like you sending somebody a Snapchat video
Well,
and then paying you $50.
It's weird because that, like, so, like, you start out low with, like, people who are on their phones, and then you get up into mid-range where people are actually trying and using, like, nice recording equipment, and then you get to the celebrities who are back to their phones. And it's...
Yeah. But instead, they're charging you $500 for their phone.
What is Cameo though? Isn't it they record shit and you pay them? That's it.
Yep.
Is that where the have you seen the clip with the guy who plays Hank? The Sussy Baka
What
one.
the fuck?
Sussy
Is that a
Baka.
cameo?
Oh my god,
Does
yes,
Sam-
Sussy Baka.
Is that a cameo?
I think that is.
That might have been one. I don't
Yeah,
really
hold on.
know. That clip makes me very happy though. All the
Dean
edits with
Morris,
it are
Breaking Bad, Sussy
pretty
Back.
great.
Yeah, it was on.
Man,
That's the
see
one.
me sus
Wow.
lately?
You're acting kind of sus
Looks like
lately.
we have an imposter among us. I saw that you wanted. Don't lie to me, Walt. You sussy baka.
I hate this timeline. I hate that we're here.
In fact, he has no idea what he said either.
He said it like
Sussy
Donald
Baka.
Trump would say it, I think. Like the face as well.
It's so beautiful.
What the hell is this?
People have memed him to
He
shit.
got right back into character. There's so many edits too.
Fucking look at the thing I just sent.
Uncle Hank find a new VTuber.
When you find a new VTuber, but they won't show you their thighs.
Why is
Okay, I need to grab
Why?
that clip info and just
Why
throw it
is
in.
why did he agree to do this? he was
why is his new acting career just this free?
Dude, it's free money.
It's honestly such a good way to make money too, and he has such a good like voice and face for it too.
When you find a new VTuber.
he's like just old enough that it's like really funny that he's doing it.
Oh my god. He's old enough and like famous enough where it's like hella funny.
God.
It's the perfect level of everything.
Oh, I love it. He reminds me of a Dead Rising like psycho.
I can see that.
I don't know why. There's like some bald dude in Dead Rising. Not bald, but he wears like leather, and he does like this weird smile. It always reminds me of that now.
I'm imagining him as the guy who's protecting his grocery store with with the chainsaw shopping cart in Dead Rising.
Oh my fucking god!
I want to play Dead Rising again. That shit.
We should play some.
Get out of my grocery store, Walt.
Which one, Lewis?
You sussy baka. I mean, which one do you want to play?
Honestly, any.
Really?
Probably 3. 3 is probably fun to get back into.
3 is really good.
And it doesn't have the time limit, I don't think, does it?
It does not.
Can't be asked.
Or actually, it has some, but
I can't be asked with the Katie bullshit.
It's
the first. Well, this.
Yeah, fucking running back. Katie, here's your fucking syringe.
And then you'll always end up seeing that fucking cutscene of her nomming somebody, eating somebody out.
Yeah. Fucking.
Wait, no.
Wait.
Yeah, don't. That's just not a great.
That wasn't. Yeah.
Not a great descriptor for a child, I'd say.
Yeah.
What was the descriptor?
She's just eating someone. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's eating the person.
So I got like the off the record game, and it was very funny when like you met Chuck in the off the record game, because instead of
Oh god, is that where he's insane?
yeah, he doesn't have like his daughter. It's just like a doll on his back. Get away from my daughter!
That's really cool. I like that. What they did there.
Yeah, I like off the
They
record.
made him a psycho or some shit.
Yeah, they're just like, what if instead like Chuck just fucking went crazy? It's so good. Do you remember that fucking obese fucking lady in 3?
the one who like ate food at the buffet and then threw fucking plates at you and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like dies by like falling backwards in the thing and just vomiting and choking on her.
Download Dead Rising.
It's awful.
We're going back to 3.
Play that.
Lewis.
Fuck the movie. Just play the video game and have your guys' reactions on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, do that.
Have game audio and everything, but just no video.
We need to expand our podcast horizon by just deleting the video file. Do a let's play and delete the video file and upload it.
Yeah, what
Keep
are they
so
gonna
much
do?
space.
Watch the video? They can't.
Exactly. You can play the game at the same time with us.
Yeah,
Y'all ever like throw up like
sing.
a let's play and then close the tab but still listen to the audio?
Yeah,
it's
all
like
the time.
that. Yeah.
people do that so much. You know, we'll be hitting an audience that already has things to watch, but now they can just listen because they can't watch anything.
Yeah, we force them to not watch.
You know, expanding our horizons of audio only content.
Except last time you put up visual images to
Yeah.
display things.
By
So
the
it's not
way,
the best time to be saying
speaking of a video, go subscribe to the L.S.D podcast on YouTube.com.
Yeah, we didn't.
that. Yeah, nobody watches our videos now that Sam moved them to a new channel.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Sam. What the heck?
Didn't want to
99
interrupt his
LSD
regularly
podcast.
scheduled amiibo fights.
I know.
Oi! Can you stop jingling that?
Alright, so I guess I'll answer. Sam, what would you like to see coming up in the LSD podcast? Now that we're at such a milestone.
Well, I think I'd like to see it become the SLS podcast, just remove the David factor entirely.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to do more like true crime, conspiracy, like more episodes like that, because I like doing that stuff, and I like talking about serial killers and cults, and that stuff's fun.
I would love to do that. And actually be here this time. We should do one where we just bring like some sort of crazy world event. Maybe not even true crime necessarily, but like expanding into like, because I'd like to talk about some like experiments that have happened in the world with like different governments and stuff.
Like the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. Wait, that might actually be...
Am I right, my fellow Q patriots? Rise up for Donald Trump and JFK Jr. for president. Woo!
I was reading Twitter all last night, and I was losing my fucking mind.
About the Fauci emails.
Yeah, it was so dumb. There's people freaking out like, look, they already knew this, as they like made announcements the day after that email was like sent, being like, yeah, I think we got some new information, or like, here's the situation. Like,
Don't worry,
fucking,
Lois, they're coming after you.
you know the rumor that like COVID was grown in a lab or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they found emails about of Fauci being like, oh, I think it might have, like, no, not I think. It was like, there's evidence showing that it, like, COVID in Wuhan right now, because this is back in, like, February of 2020. It might have been, in a lab and all this shit. And then there's just, like, people on Twitter being like, see, they knew! They knew! They made it!
They knew all along.
Quick, suck the vaccine out! And I was losing my goddamn mind.
The only way possible is to suck it out through the dick. Drop your pants, Skeeter.
I was thinking it could be a cool episode idea to, do you know, like...
Skeeter's remaining slime.
I don't know. Since watching, I think have you guys seen that movie Tusk?
Oh, where he gets turned into a walrus?
Yeah, and it's horrific.
I haven't seen it, but I saw, like, previews.
Yo, I
don't even know what that's like.
It's surprisingly, I've got quite a strong stomach, but it actually did make me feel a bit weird. Like, not sick, but, you know, just a bit, like, queasy.
It's very disturbing.
Yeah, it definitely is. But apparently the actual idea, you know, just the conception of that entire movie was from a podcast where the guy came up with the idea on a podcast. And then
what if we just start spitting out movie ideas?
Exactly.
And then we can write them together and then make them.
Bro.
I can do that last part.
God. Wait, does this this is what's his name? As the guy.
Explain?
Hello?
Fuck. I always forget his name. Is that the
Matt
guy?
Damon.
Yeah. No, is that the... No, I might be stupid. Hold up.
The guy... Are you talking about the guy from The Sixth Sense?
What is happening?
Lewis hasn't even informed us who he's talking about, so we're just as in the dark as you guys.
I always
Are you talking
forget
about the adult version of the kid from The Sixth Sense? Or?
No, the problem is I always forget actors' names. It has the guy from, like, fucking Dodgeball. That's...
Which one?
Vince
Justin Vaughn,
Long.
Ben Stiller?
No, not that guy. Not those guys. Justin Long is the guy's name.
Oh! Yeah.
This guy, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him.
I forgot he was in Dodgeball. Why did I forget
He
that?
was also in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Whoa!
Who was he?
Yo, he was!
He was Alvin.
Was he Alvin?
Yo.
The guy who's the Tusk, the Star Tusk, the guy who gets experimented on, is also Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Wow.
Yo!
What the hell? Did you guys see the thing about Alvin and Chipmunks? How like every poster they made for every movie is just the same like render, just redone slightly.
Yeah.
I love that.
It actually is. Oh my god, I scrolled down.
Dude, that saves money. So much money.
Yeah, there's so many.
That is such an incredible... How that was successful. And do you remember back in early days of YouTube where every song had a chipmunk version? And that was uploaded as well.
Oh my god, yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks cover.
How did this
Nightcore
sequel,
remix.
the road trip movie, Alvin and the Chipmunks, had a budget of $90 million?
Holy.
I wish I had a budget
Let's see the original.
of $90
Hold
million. Jesus.
Yeah.
They made
The original
the feminist
one.
remake version as well, didn't they? The
Feminist remake
Alvin and the
version? What?
Chipmunks, where they did the Chipettes.
Well, it was all
and,
female.
Oh yeah.
They had like exact clones, but females.
How is it that Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel, brought in almost $500 million?
Because people are like, I gotta keep my kids distracted with
I'm
something.
so angry. It's
Singing chipmunks?
So, like,
the
keep bringing them back.
squeak stuff pisses me off more than I could ever say. Oh,
How do we let people know it's the second one without saying two?
shipwrecked.
I'm gonna fucking.
I tried.
I'm gonna grab Alvin by his fucking tail and fling him in the wall. That'll be a shipwreck.
There's the road chip as well.
My God.
Fucking hate Alvin and chipmunks.
In the poster for it says "Boys on the Hood," and it's all three of them standing on a car hood. I'm so uncomfortable.
I hate it.
Here, boys, I'll post it for you.
Can that be our picture for the
Can't give you
thumbnail?
FOMO.
This thumbnail.
What rabbit
Rabbit
Alvin?
Alvin.
We should just like duplicate. We should duplicate Theodore for one of you guys.
I remember.
Me and Saul.
I remember that came from a disaster movie, like that apocalypse parody movie. What a shit show. I'm so glad we stopped getting those shitty parody movies. Holy fuck.
Forgot about that movie.
Fuck it.
Like, Scary Movie 1 and 2 is like, okay, that's fun. And then it's like, Scary Movie 8. With Charlie Sheen.
Fast and the Furious is like parodying itself at this point.
Well, yeah, Fast and Furious has gotten so fucking ridiculous. And
They're
then
on number 10 now.
John Cena apologized to China, and suddenly I don't want to watch it anymore.
No, he didn't apologize to China. They got mad, and then in response, he said, "I love China."
Hell yeah.
Taiwan is not a country. I love China. Your leader does not look like Winnie the Pooh.
Our social credit just went down the shitter. What
do you mean?
Sam?
This whole podcast, social credit.
Listen. Taiwan's a country.
Is it?
Suck my dick, China.
Oh,
Well, my social
Jinping
credit.
and his Winnie the Pooh looking ass can gobble my dick and balls.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, fuck my social credit. I love Taiwan. And fuck Winnie the Pooh.
No, we
There we
love
go.
Winnie the
You know
Pooh.
what?
Fuck
I
Xi
double-
Jinping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who looks like Winnie the Pooh. So I guess, yeah, fuck Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Whoever's editing this podcast, can you hear this?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear it normally. That means it's going to be fucking loud.
Yeah. It's going to be like a giant drum. I'm like, ah!
Wait, is Lewis editing it again?
Most likely, yeah. Because Sam,
If he wants to, he can.
because you're busy. Anyways.
and
right?
this is a good time
No,
to
my
announce
stuff cleared up.
Sam's retirement from the podcast. Thank you, Sam.
It'll
Again,
never get
I
done
still do
again.
distribution.
Shit.
Yeah. I still have to send it back.
Damn
to
it.
him.
Oh no. One day we'll be
your own
sentient.
business.
We'll be.
We haven't seized the means of production yet.
Yeah.
He still monopolized us.
Got
We
my
have only
hands
just
for-
become a cog in the wheel of the machine.
I've been going on for like hour 18 here. What are you boys thinking?
I've never heard David want to rush ending the
Yeah.
podcast much more.
Because he
than
wants
this.
to move.
Our 10th
Yeah.
episode special, bro.
Usually he does it by taking a shit or seeing a spider, but
Standing still this whole time. I'm literally standing on a
David's poor
as to not-
ADHD brain is going wild.
He's like, I need to move.
Don't lose my mind, boys. I'm gonna start tapping on things.
We need to get a room and have like David with like one of those little like mics that come out the side of like the ear that can catch everything he's saying but nothing else. And we just need to like we pretty much just need to have like a playscape while we just sit at a table.
We should have an episode where we're all in person and then we have a big table and
No, we go
front
to
of
one of
me,
those
you put
McDonald's with the playscape.
Oh
and
my
it's just
God.
us sitting at the
Oh my
thing
God.
and David's running through the
That
background.
would actually be incredible, though. Like us, like over here, we don't really have those McDonald's play areas, but we have some play areas. There's a place called the Wacky Warehouse, and
dude,
it's got
should have named the podcast.
it's like a bar, it's like a pub and a restaurant, and then it's got a play area, so you can literally sit at the bar, turn around, and see your kids just in a giant like jungle gym ball pit thing.
Holy shit! Yeah, this is just the McDonald's thing. Yeah, it's like the same concept.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But it has like alcohol at bars, so I'm imagining we could set up the podcast, chill at the bar, and David can.
Yeah, hold up. Let's fly over there.
The wacky world.
I think it'd be really fun having like David running around on a playscape in the background, and you just see him like get in a fight with a kid.
You see him giant swing the kid into the ball pit.
Are adults allowed to run around in the play pit?
And we're like, man, it's so peaceful here, and we just see David like elbow drop a fucking British
Start
child.
tackling kids into the ball pit.
We see him,
And you see me rise up and
we see him get
land down
dragged
with a
out by the police.
forceful blow. I want to invite all. This actually sounds really bad. I want to invite all the kids into the ball pit.
No!
They'll fight to the death.
Where are the parents?
And then the victorious one can crawl out.
The spirit of Harvey Weinstein has possessed David to say these things.
See,
That sounds so bad.
I just imagine like all the kids are in the ball pit and shit, and David's like swimming underneath, like in the balls, and then he just like fucking just drags them
Grabs
under,
the legs.
and they just fucking
He never come back up.
yeah. All you hear is like David swimming. There's like a kid fucking looking at like Pokemon or some shit. And you just hear a British child just go, ah! As he's just dragged
Have
under.
you seen those videos
Mummy,
of them,
Mummy.
like people emptying out those ball pits and stuff, and there's literally like rats and like everything underneath.
Oh my god, that's awful.
I'm imagining David in the ball pit, like those shark movies where a fence sticking up and says just bright red hair. Just like making his way.
Do you know what I imagine when we talk about somebody getting pulled under that?
Ah,
Do you remember in gym class growing up, like that game where there was that big tarp, that big colorful tarp? I don't know if y'all did this, but you played like the shark game.
Like the parachute?
And kids would just get like, and like yoinked under the thing.
Yeah, bro, fucking I my neighbor loved that game, and I was always terrified because I always said one day I'm gonna get pulled under by someone, and then he just did it to me, and I shit my pants.
no.
That one ass. I love that.
I actually like shat my entire pant as I got fucking dragged under by what I thought was like a black goblin, but it was just the shadowy figure of my friend under the parachute.
That's horrifying. I love that. But yeah, I would love to do that. My original idea was that we all go into a room and do the podcast, like, and there's video, but like, you just put a bunch of objects in front of me and I have to try to resist playing with them.
I just put a bunch
this
of
is why-
toys.
And every time somebody catches me with one, I get shot with a paintball.
This is why I always say, if we ever do this in real life, we need couches, because couches don't creak when you lean back, and we need David in a straitjacket with some sort of rig that keeps his mic a fixed distance away from him.
Oh, like a strap. With like
Yeah.
a giant metal bar. But
So he
but
can
it's
move
like,
all he wants, but he just can't touch anything.
we have like the world's best shock absorber on the mic.
Just to get revenge, I would run into a wall.
I'm pretty sure we'd see David like go fucking wild and try to bite our throats out.
He would.
I don't think the straitjacket's the best idea here.
No, here's
Just-
what we
just-
need. We need to put him in a sensory deprivation chamber.
I still have to talk.
We're all in like this room having a conversation, and David's floating in this tank.
Yeah. Occasionally you just hear him go, "Hello, can I get out now?" He can't hear anyone outside.
Just give me some headphones. I will accordingly talk to all y'all. But except when you hear my mic come in, it's like,
The end of the podcast, he's like floating on the surface of the water like he's drowned.
Yeah, we're like, all right, let's go see what David's doing. We open it up and he's just face forward in.
there should be a visual camera, and you can be like, let's tune back into the David cam. It just tunes back, and I'm floating upside down.
There's no way. Like, there's no conceivable way you can make David sit still and not make noise unless you, like, take away his rights. It's awful. No one wins.
Just give me like a drink or something, like a bottle, and I'll just sit there and probably peel the label off. That would probably be noisy too. Never mind.
You're either unhappy post or he's unhappy recording. There's no win-win.
I don't know what to do. I even muted my mic in this one and made some sounds to piss whoever's.
I hate this guy.
I drummed for a few seconds there.
That was the ADHD just kicking in. I'm gonna like fucking just be rushing through and I won't catch that, and he'll just be saying like racial slurs or some shit.
Well, all it is I mean my I'm back I can't speak.
Good God.
Okay, I don't know if I want that sentence to continue. Never mind, it's fine.
Alright.
Anyway, that sentence was not even worth finishing, apparently.
Yeah. You know what else isn't worth
Okay.
finishing? But we should finish?
This
The podcast.
podcast.
That's right.
Definitely.
It's not even worth editing.
What the fuck?
It's almost
All
like a
right.
waste of time.
So,
We should have an episode where we should leave everything unedited.
no.
No.
Because if it's unedited entirely, that means we won't have synced.
Yeah.
No, okay. I guess just sync it and leave it. And then
No, because at a certain points, I know a bunch with my audio. It like desyncs itself sometimes. I don't know why.
Yeah. There's one time I know I told you about where everyone desynced at a certain point,
oh god,
and it got wild.
that sounds horrible. Alright, I'm starting to get like stretchy yawn. So
And sometimes with Lewis, like, he'll desync, so I'll line him back up, and then he'll desync again, so he's going the other way that I just adjusted him to. And I'm like, come on, man.
I'm telling you, dude, he like predicts the future somehow.
I like travel through time with my audio. It's bad.
Sometimes Lewis speaks a couple of seconds late just to really fuck the podcast.
No, I started doing that. I started waiting. I mean, I did in this one.
Wait,
This is having
what if
fun.
that fucks it up even more? Anyway,
All right. So let's end. Where can you guys? Wait, first, I haven't been doing this, and I should follow the podcast on Spotify and rate us on Apple Podcasts and give us good reviews on whatever fuck you use. I don't
Hell
know
yeah.
for anything else.
It helps us a
Yep.
lot.
You could probably find the
Yeah.
you could
us
find the
money.
links in the description. Probably not.
And where can you guys be found on your socials?
Let's start with our
Me?
guest.
Yeah, the guest.
My name's
You know, for once, yeah, let's mix
my
it up.
name's Saul. I can be found on Twitter, Twitch, anything. Just Essie White. That's pretty much it.
All right.
I'll go next, Lewis, just to really switch it up.
Oh my god.
Can't believe it.
He's so
New
considerate.
man. Hello. You can find me on Twitter at the Sonic Flame. TheSonicFlame. Wow, look at that.
Look at this
And you
man.
can also find me on Instagram at
Flexing that GED.
Uncle Buckle. You can find me on Instagram at Uncle Buckle. UNCLEBUCKLE_.
Damn, he's flexing.
Flexing that GED on us, man.
IMDb, what the fuck? David O'Hanlon.
Oh, you can find me on
hiring for
IMDb,
jobs,
David
please.
O'Hanlon. If you look
Very
at
talented man.
if you look up David O'Hanlon, you might find another guy that looks kind of scary. I
Very
think
good
it's
at
his
falling
LinkedIn
over.
page.
Very good.
David's a different kind of scary.
Yeah.
No, I meant like an actual other guy.
He's
but-
he's like a way out scary.
Yeah.
What was that supposed to be?
Little too Caucasian.
Oh, okay. That makes
Anyway.
sense. Also,
There's no such
Lewis.
thing.
Speaking of a little too Caucasian, you're up, Lewis.
you know how funny that was.
Shit. Yeah. My socials are pretty simple except for my Twitter. I mostly use Twitter, so my Twitter's at IamXLEX. Ollie with 2 eyes. No, Facebook. What the fuck? Twitter has denied me any rights to the One Eye Gang. One-Eyed Willie, etc. However you say it. You can find me on Twitch at X_Ollie_X. You can find the other things I do with like tabletop stuff at The con save, the con save for most socials, we have, I think, literally everything except for a Facebook page, because only old people and people who want to be really political to people who don't care about it at all use Facebook. That's really it. We do a lot of stuff. We just ended our Cyberpunk live play, which you can go and watch all of them. That game's great. Play it. Yeah, other than that, that's my stuff.
Sam, go.
Oh, and you can find me at FaceGuy on all platforms like Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Wow, very cool. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch again. Wow.
Yes.
That's it. Oh yeah, it's FaceGuy. FASEGUY. That's very important. Anyways, that's it. See ya.
AI amiibos fight
Whoa,
my trained
that's
dog?
awesome.
Question mark.
You can suck my cock and balls, Saul.
This one's for you, Sam or Lewis.